Oh boy. Come on, Kevin, get it together, get it together. Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's Kevin. I hope you guys are having a good night. I know I'm having a good night. Tonight was the season premiere of season 9 of The Real Housewives of Atlanta. If you're watching the Scorpion Show for the first time, I hope that you click that subscribe button. And to everyone watching this video, make sure that you click this like button. That's right beneath this video, the thumbs up button. If you're watching on your phone, if you're watching on your tablet, you're sitting at that computer, your Xbox or your PlayStation, click that thumbs up button. Now tonight was the return of the Housewives, and before I get to it, I want to let you guys know that I will be doing videos every Sunday night for The Real Housewives of Atlanta. I noticed that when I wait the next day, sometimes I don't even get a chance to talk about it. I do want to talk about this season, so I said, fuck it, I'm going to get my Ashley Miller on, and I'm going to record a video right after the shit goes off. I waited a little bit late, but hey, I'm here to do this video. It's about 20, 30 minutes afterwards, but so what, who cares? So the only time that I probably won't be able to do it is in 2 weeks, which is my birthday. My birthday is on the 20th of November, and too much is going on, so I don't think I'll be able to do one that night, but I'll try. I'll try to get a video for y'all. But I'm excited for the return of The Real Housewives of Atlanta. Now, it wasn't that much of a great episode. Like, this season is not starting off with the bang like the previous seasons have started off. It started off very slow. So, you know, I got my whole list because I don't want to miss nothing. So we see Candy and Ty with their son Ace. He's 5 months old. And they're already potty training his baby. I've never seen nothing like that, okay? I don't know nobody that put their baby on a goddamn stool so they can pee and take a dump. I've never seen it. I'm thinking Candy has started a little bit early, but Candy let us know, mind your motherfucking business. I done did this shit before with Riley 20 years ago, well, not even that long ago, probably 16 years ago, so I'm going to do it again with my child, Ace. So I'm just like, okay, whatever, but I mean, I think you should start potty training a child when they're about maybe 1.5 to 2 years old, or maybe at 2. I think 2 is a little bit older because these kids these days, they're a little bit crazy. So maybe you should wait till they're like 1.5 to start potty training. That's just my opinion. And it looked like Candy, she was already complaining about Todd. And I think Candy should stop complaining about her husband on this show. I mean, he don't do this, he don't do that, I do this, I carry the baby. Like, shut the fuck up. Like, I don't know. I just I just didn't care for all of that shit. Like, she always complaining about Ty. Then she wonder why her mom be looking at him crazy. Like, I just did not care about some of the stuff that she was complaining about. Oh, he gets up early and he don't even want to change the baby. Girl, just do what you have to do. Make sure the baby don't pee in the pamper and laying in a shitty diaper, okay? Or a shitty pamper. Come on, clean it up. So then we see Kenya Moore, and Kenya Moore, we see her more mannered. The house, from what it looked like to now, the house actually looks good, okay? But the house has a lot of work to be done or to be completed. And we're not even going to go on and on about it. We know that, you know, we know what it looked like from before to now. That's an amazing job. They have done an amazing job, but again, they got work to do in that bitch. They really do have work to do up in there. So Kenya started off talking about, oh, her and Matt done broke up and she ain't seen Matt in the month, her rent-a-cop boyfriend, and he was beating down the windows and shit. He was threatening her and all of that stuff. Let me tell you something. I'm glad that Kenya got the fuck up out of that. There is really no need for him to be back in her life if he's that threatening. Because if he could beat up a wall and beat up a door and beat up your damn glass, imagine what he could do to your body. Get the fuck up out of that. So, Kenya, I know that we see next week he's going to be in there, but you don't need to be fucking with him at all. But he is a rent-a-cop. So, I mean, well, maybe a rent-a-boyfriend, not a rent-a-cop. You know. So, but she was like, I'm having a housewarming. I want this shit done in 2 weeks. And I'm looking around like, no, this ain't going to be done in 2 weeks. But, you know, as we've seen and later on, Kenya really has this housewarming. So, after that, we see Chateau Sheree's house. Now, this took Sheree 4 years to get her house complete. But the shit is gorgeous, it's fabulous. I could go on and on and on. Her house is amazing. And like like Sheree said, bitch, I spent my money. Until you put your money in, then you can have an opinion. She put her money into their house, and the house is fab. You can say what you want to say. Oh, she got sticks and stones, and we're gonna go like no. Chateau Sheree is fucking amazing. Sheree, you did that shit. Yes, it took you some time. I've seen bigger houses get made real fast, and they do them houses real fast. But for the look of Chateau Sheree's house, it's everything. You can't hate on that. You can hate on how long it took, but when you got in there, and there's still some shit that probably need to be done in there too, but that shit is on point and it's amazing. And shout out to Sheree. Like, you can't even hate on that. You can't hate on that at all. So then we go to Phaedra's house, and Phaedra there with the boys, and then we see, what's her damn name, Portia. She shows up. They having a little conversation, and then some man comes to the door, I guess a Prince Charming, and he got the goddamn horse and carriage outside, and it's an invitation to go to Kenya's housewarming party. Of course, Portia did not get an invite, but why am I sweating so hard like this? What the fuck? So, I'm sorry, it's all this goddamn sweat. Let me get my towel. All this damn sweat just pouring under these hot lights. Oh my God. I'm probably because I have a drink in my cup too. So, you know, Portia ain't get a goddamn invite to come, but she's like, you're going to be my plus one and all of this shit. So then we see Cynthia. Cynthia seeking to get a divorce from Peter. Thank God. I mean, I think that Cynthia needs someone that's above her level. And when I say above her level, like as far as financially and, you know, financial-wise above her level, but and wants to love her. And she didn't get that from Peter. Peter was more like you're going to do it this way, and his mouth, like he was a little bit too much for me for her. She's not that kind of person that could deal with a man like him, but she did it for 5 or 6 years. But I'm glad she's out of that, and I'm happy she could find someone much better than Peter, because Peter was not it. So, you know, she's FaceTiming Peter. No, she was talking about, oh, I'm getting a divorce. I want to get a divorce. And she has a prenup. She don't want alimony. Of course, what the hell does Peter have? Of course she doesn't need alimony from him. He ain't got shit. So she talking to the lawyer, oh, you need to find out about this, blah, 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 blah. So they go to commercial. We come back. We see Peter and Cynthia on FaceTime. Yeah, I'm with my girlfriend. We found out that Peter and Cynthia ain't seen each other in 3 months. And I want to know what's taking her so long to get the divorce. If you ain't seen him in 3 months, you should have been divorced his ass. You should have been trying to get these damn documents and stuff. So she's asking Peter, where the hell is the prenup? Oh, maybe it's where your wedding license was. Like, he was just being real smart. Yeah, why are you FaceTiming me when I'm with my girlfriend? Him talking about his business, all this and that. His business must be doing good, because we haven't really heard anything bad about his bars down there. But in Atlanta, we all know that they all closed down. But we haven't heard anything about, you know, what's going on in Charlotte over there. So it just seemed like Peter was basically being a jackass, which he already is. So it's not a surprise to nobody. So we go to commercial, come back, Portia's sitting in anger management class. Or she talked to someone about her anger management and how she was always bullied as a child, and it was to the point where, you know, she wanted to commit suicide. Then I really started to feel bad for her, because I really wasn't like you're a grown-ass woman. You should be able to control your anger. And I do believe some people should be able to control their anger or know what's going on. But some people just like to pop off and just go off and just fight. But that's not good for her reputation. And she really needs to be careful if she wants to stay on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. But I don't see what her purpose on the show is anyway. So now we seeing her storyline is, oh, I'm an angry bitch. I get real mad if you say something to me, or if I'm in a room with you and I had beef with you, I need to go to anger management. Fuck all of that. You can say a cordial hello, and you don't even have to fucking speak to them for the rest of the night. Why does it consume you that you are in a room with someone who you don't like or can't stand? Bitch, hi and bye. Like they're not even there. I wouldn't even worry about that shit. But when she was saying that she wanted to commit suicide because she was booked, like that really made me feel sad for her. But all that other shit, I'm like, baby, grow up. Maybe she should get therapy for that part. I don't know. But I'm just like, I don't even know how far this therapy going to go, because I think she's been trying to do anger management for 2 seasons now. It's time to move on to a new storyline. And being a hoe is not one I want to see her do again. So we see more of Sheree's house, and as you pay attention, they kept showing the child as a younger child, the children when they were young, the house when it was being bought. Like, it just really shows you that everybody looks better than what the fuck they looked like 6 years ago. I don't know why Bravo kept doing the flashbacks, but shit, they all doing well. Sheree's daughter looks good, both of them. The son looks good, he's in school. Okay, everybody's doing a good job. Sheree, you did a really good fucking job with this house. Like, y'all can hate on the only thing you hate on is that it took too long for the shit to get built. But now that it's built, look at her the fuck now. So, Kenya calls her, they throwing shade over the phone. Oh, I want you to come to my house. Kenya's having this soft housewarming party for her house, so she wants everybody to come. So, we get to the soft opening of Kenya's house. I'm going to call it the fucking soft opening because that was not housewarming. When you have a housewarming, the house is done, the house is furnished, everything is great. You know, but so far from what I've seen, the house it really looks nice, but it needs some work. Like, bitch, you see the fucking, the bucket under the fucking sink for when the water is leaking and everything. You seen the driveway really wasn't complete. It was just, sockets didn't have fucking socket covers on it. It just didn't look good at all. And you know, Kenya, when you're dealing with a bunch of girls like them from the Housewives, they're going to point that shit out. And they're going to talk about it. So Kenya and Sheree were throwing shade at each other the whole time at this housewarming party. Excuse me, soft housewarming party. Because that was not a housewarming party. That was a soft opening of Kenya Moore's Moore Manor. Okay. That's exactly what it was. And you know that's exactly what it was. But I just loved how they were throwing shade at each other. Kenya talking about, oh, I went from, it took me 1 year, what you did in 5 years. And Kenya, then Sheree like, oh no, this was exact, like, don't nobody care what exact time you started. It was about 5 years ago. You rounded off, bitch, it was 5 years ago. But, you know, they just do what they do. They throw their shade and everything. And then we see that Portia comes to the house when Portia wasn't supposed to be there. Allegedly. I don't know, but she's like, can I talk to you outside? Kenya pulls her outside, and the show goes off. Now, from what I gather from this first show of season 9 of The Real Housewives of Atlanta is that Kenya and Sheree will be the ones that lead this season. They're going to lead this season. Of course, we're going to see not Todd. What's her damn name? Her face is right in my head and I can't even get it out. We're going to see, bitch, what is her? We're going to see Candy and we're going to see Phaedra trying to work out their relationship. I don't know where it's going to go. We're going to see Portia get into it with Candy over some dumb stuff like we've seen in the preview. But we're going to see Portia and Kenya probably try to work out their relationship. I don't know. But if they want to build the ratings for this season, they're going to have to bring the drama every week. And I'm not sure if Sheree and Kenya can be the only two ones carrying the whole season on their back. That's just going to be tough for me to see. And, of course, we're going to have a lot of filler episodes, which are dumb episodes that shouldn't even be aired. We're going to see that. But we also seen that that Candy has a lot of drama, but that's not going to be enough for me. It's not enough. But the shade fest between Kenya and Sheree, that's cute. But where are these storylines? Now y'all got your houses. I mean, how long is Kenya going to deal with this abusive boyfriend? I don't know. How many men will we see Portia date? I don't know. What's going to happen after the house is built for Sheree? What else? What other dramas is going to happen besides Kenya? I don't know. Candy got enough drama. What drama are we going to see with Cynthia and Peter throughout this season? I don't know, but I'm going to be willing to watch. I'm just glad that she's done with him. Like, I'm really glad that she's done with him. And can we talk about these taglines? The taglines this year, the new theme music, they're both horrible. They're horrible, and I gotta go 30 episodes hearing these dumbass taglines. And I just can't. I want them to go back to the original theme music very fast. Will Nene make an appearance? I don't know. When I seen Nene's show, she talked about the girls and everything, but she didn't talk. She wasn't talking like she was coming back. But of course, if the money was right, yeah, she'll be back if they come knocking. And pretty sure that they'll be knocking if the ratings are not that great. I don't know what else to say. This is the lackluster opening for the Real Housewives of Atlanta, for a season opener. It didn't give me that, bitch, I gotta watch it next week. It didn't give me that throughout this whole episode. It's like, this is the beginning. This is like one of those openings, like once upon a time in Atlanta. This, like, it's gonna take a while to get there. But we'll see. What did y'all think of the season premiere of the Real Housewives of Atlanta? Drop it down below. I'll be replying to your comments. Don't forget, voting day is Tuesday. I'm not sure if you can do any more early voting, but most voting polls are open from 7 a.m. to 8 a.m. I mean 8 p.m. I know that's the time here in Philadelphia or Pennsylvania, period. But make sure you check the times of where you can vote. You can go to iwillvote.com and you can see where your polling place is if you don't know. You can see the times that the polling places are open. People in Philadelphia, I don't know what the hell they make the court get into it, saying that SEPTA got to get on strike to run that day for people to catch the bus to go to polling places when there are so many polling places in the neighborhood. The old people got a fucking polling place inside their apartments. It's one right around the corner from my house. There's another one right around the corner from me at the school. There are polling places everywhere. So it should not be that difficult for anybody to vote. That they feel like they, had to get the city involved and make the transportation run back for that day. I don't know anybody that gets on the bus to go vote. I just don't. But hey, it is what it is. Make sure you tell everybody to go vote. And I just wanted to take a little bit of time to just stress the importance, because this is a very important election. Every year is a very important election, and every presidential year is important because we are going to find out which way this country is going to go for the next 4 years. So I need y'all to vote. Do not sit at home. Even if you don't like Hillary Clinton or Donald Trump, if you don't like them, don't vote for them. But if you want to vote for them because either one is going to get elected, you look at their issues and see who has the best issues for you, and you vote. If you want to vote third party, go ahead and vote third party. If you want to write in a name, go ahead and write in a name. There's many things you can do, but don't let your voice go unheard by just sitting at home and not voting, or going to work and not voting. Like, this is too important. So now that I'm done talking about that, I'll talk to y'all soon. Y'all have a good week. Of course, Michaela and I will be back tomorrow with the new video. Y'all have a good night. Peace.